Hello everyone, my name is Dave, partner Ozala, and welcome to your next Nodejs tutorial, your fifth Nodejs tutorial. In the past tutorial, I taught you about the importance of package.json file, and I told you that in every node project you are creating, you will have a package.json file. And in that past tutorial, we have a project that we called anything, and this is the folder. Inside that folder, we just have one file, that is the server. But then let us see how to use our command line to create a file called package.json. Yeah, we're good to go. So you just start your node command prompt by just going here to the bottom of your screen and you type node. If you have Nodejs installed, automatically node will be listed there. Then you click and we are good to go. This is the command prompt interface. So we need to navigate from this folder into the anything folder, into this guy here. So first of all, we open this guy, we'll click here and copy this guy, the address, and we come back to our command prompt and we use a command called cd. Then I'll press Ctrl V on my keyboard, Ctrl V, and we're good to go. So we just hit enter on our keyboard and there we are in this file. So we will enter a command, a node command that will help us to navigate and create a JSON file. So there we go. We have it's called npm init. Once you type this, you follow the instructions and the prompts, and your package.json file will be created in your current folder. So we hit enter on my keyboard and you wait. Make sure you have your internet connection. Most of the things we are doing requires internet connection. So here's the story, and it's asking you what's the name of the project. The name of our great project is anything. Remember, you can't use capital letters in this. If you use capital letters, you will have an error like this. If we have something like this and hit enter, sorry, name can no longer contain capital letters, so everything must be small letters. And the node is trying to intelligently guess what we should name our project. And remember, we named this folder anything. That is why node is suggesting. So if I want node to choose this, I don't need to type anything again. I will just hit enter. Bang. It has chosen it. So it's asking us what's the version. Well, this is our first version, so we can leave it as 1.0, which means we can hit enter to continue. It's asking us what's the description. We can say that our app does awesome, amazing, anything. So that's the description of the app, and we hit enter on our keyboard, and it's asking us what's the entry point. That is, where does this, when someone wants to use this app, which of the files does it start with first? And so far, Node has guessed that, hey, we have only one file, and obviously the entry point must be the file, and it's named server.js. We just hit enter. Then our test command, we don't have any test command, we hit enter. Our Git repository, if you know what is GitHub, Node would like to know your Git repository, but since we don't have a repository on GitHub, we can just keep it. So we hit enter. It's asking us what's the keywords. The keywords for this file, maybe it's a software that does, this is a software that does awesome, amazing things. We can say keywords are awesome, amazing things. Okay, just know that you can use stuff like this. Who is the author? Alright, they don't need to tell you. It's the world famous 32 Bouts, 32 Chaos partner. Yeah, there we are. And the license, well, we can use any license, MIT license, IAC. I'll just leave it at the default, and there we go. I'll hit enter. And there it is. This is a sample of the file it wants to, the JSON file. It just wants me to cross-check everything. Look at the question at the bottom. It's asking, is it okay? So we look at this anything version 1.0 description and everything. There is something else called dependencies. If there are other node packages that this node package has to use, it should be in the dependencies. As you can see, we don't have dependencies here included. All we just have is name, version, description, main, scripts. Then we have keywords and author, but we don't have dependencies. We will add one dependency, so you will see how to add a dependency. Okay, so is it okay? Yes, we hit enter, and there we are. So let's cross-check our file. Oops, we now have this file called package.json. So we open it and see what's inside. Well, exactly what we saw in our command prompt. So the next thing we will try to do is to add a dependency. Okay, so we will have, yes, it's as simple as that. So let us try and install a dependency, a node module called Express, random node module, a framework for the web for Node is called Express. So we'll just say npm install Express. Then we want it to be in this project as a dependency somewhere around here. So we will say save. Okay, so it is adding it as a dependency in our package.json. Alright, so we hit enter. We are online, so it has to pull this thing from the internet and do all the network stuff and install it. Okay, I'll pause this video a little and restart it when the installation is completed. So there we are, and we have installed Express. So let us quickly go and check in our file. As you can see, there is dependencies now added on the license, and the dependency is Express, and this is the version. Alright, so we can have more and more dependencies added to it. I just want to quickly mention that there are two other ways you can do this. As you can add development only dependencies. For instance, npm install for it go save dev. This command npm install save dev is a command you use to save dependencies that should only be used in development when you're building your app or your module, but not in production. There are other ones that like save optional. They are like packages that that may or may not be there. When if it's available, fine. If it's not available, that's okay. So those are dependencies that you save with optional. Okay, so for full help on npm install, you just type npm help install, hit enter, and it shows you. It takes me to the internet. As you can see, it's trying to take me online. When you hit that, it will take you online and show you the full npm web page for the help section, the documentation. Alright, I hope you really benefited from this tutorial, and let's just quickly, since we have like 2 minutes left, let's quickly see how to create an npm account. You need to create an account online so that you can always publish your app. So to create an account, you click npm add user, hit enter, and it asks you for the username. I'll enter my username and then hit enter. It asks you for the password. I'll enter my password. Note that when you are typing your password in command line, nothing will happen. I have already typed my password, and as you can see, the cursor has not moved. So don't be surprised that something like that happens. So you click enter, then it asks you for your email. I'll enter my email, gmail.com. So this is my real email, real life. So this is my email, and when I hit enter, that's it. It goes online to create the account for me. So the account is created on this website and with the username. The next thing is when you want to publish your app, you'll be like npm publish and hit enter. Since we don't want to publish our anything app, no need to publish it. So this is it about creating your package .json file and managing it. You can always go online with npm help install and see stuff about how to run the install command and everything. So thank you very much. See you in the next video tutorial. Bye.